Welcome to the Brightlands home workout video. My name is Tom and I will be your personal trainer for today. I will guide you through a series of exercises that focuses on the entire body. So each week we'll do a different body part. Let's get the show on the road. So therefore we're going to start with a warming up to prime our body for the task ahead. We're going to 3 minutes warming up with 6 different exercises and we'll stop 5 seconds. We're going to start with the walkout. So make sure you have some space in front of you. Walk all the way out and come all the way up. Try to get a stretch on the back of your legs and come up. Up, walk out and then come up. So stretch the back of your legs. Keep on walking. There we go. The next one will be the windmill. So we're going to bend over, touch our feet. Going to rotate from the spine and our heart beat up. Just tap your feet with your hands and try to get a stretch in the back of your legs as well. So keep your knees stretched. The next one will be knee to the chest, fully stretch in the hip and then lunge out, come back up. Other leg, full stretch, come out and back. Full stretch in the hip. There we go. And back. Other leg. Knee to the chest. Fall out. Come back up. There we go. So the next one you'll probably recognize from yoga. So a downward dog position. I'm going to stretch the back of the legs. So you feel this in the calves. And you extend your knees one by one. So try to really point your hips upwards and stretch out those calves. If everything is going well, you're already feeling your blood flowing up a bit. Next one is a up all the way up here and then come all the way up here. So head in the air and now your hips in the air. Head in the air, hips in the air, head in the air, hips in the air. This is also good for the mobility of the shoulders. So next one, you're going to sit on your heels and you're going to really fall into your hips like this and then come all the way up as a cobra and come back, fall into your hips. Really stretch it out. You'll feel it in the shoulders as well. Stretch it out. And there we go. This is also good for the lower back when you stretch out in this position. So now back up. That was the warming up. Let's get ourselves ready. So now that we're ready with the warming up, we're going to do something a bit more challenging. You and I are going to work on your goals, so join me. So today we're going to do a shoulder day. The first exercise will be arm circles. We're going to do 4 sets of 30 seconds, 50 seconds rest in between, and we start in 5 seconds. So what you want to do is bring your arms to this height and make short, explosive rotations forward. And try to raise your arms up real slowly whilst keep doing the rotations. And then moving down again and slowly back up again. Remember to be explosive. and rest. So for the next set, we're going to move them backwards. So we just moved our arms forward, we're going to move them backwards now. This can be pretty tough. So the higher you go, the tougher it will be. So if it's too tough, then bring your arms lower. So 2 more sets to go. So instead of going backwards, we're going forwards again. And go. And rest. Woo! So the last one, backwards again. Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. And good job, guys. That was it. This exercise is called the Y race. We're going to do 4 sets of 30 seconds, 50 seconds rest in between, and we start in 5 seconds. So what you want to do is hinge back from the hips, slide bend on our knees. We're going to raise our shoulders or our arms in front of our head like we're making a Y from the alphabet. Like the X, Y, Z. Try to maintain a neutral spine and keep your core active. So, like this. So hinge back from the hips, get up. Don't let them lower too far down. Maintain tension. And rest. 2 more sets to go. So you're targeting all different sides of the shoulder muscles, especially the back side. So I'm going to do it from this angle again. You can see how I hinge backwards from the hips. There we go. It's also a good exercise for the upper back as well. And rest. I went on for too long, I'm sorry. Last set, guys. Give it all. Almost there. Ah, and rest. Awesome job. This exercise is called upright to exo. We're going to do 4 sets of 30 seconds, 50 seconds rest in between. We start at 5 seconds. So you can get yourself some weights for this video, and if you don't have any, pause the video right now. So we start by doing an upright row to exo rotations. Back to the position and here again. Upright row, exo rotations. You see where the name comes from? And back down again. Upright row, exo rotations. Nice. You can also do this without weights, either way. And rest. So really try to maintain your shoulder blades in a retracted and depressed position. There we go. Here we go. So rotate them up and back down, and then lower the weight. And rest. Oh man. Another one. Really use the rest in between. So, here we go. Rest. Poo poo. So last set for this one. Focus up. So great job guys, that was it, thanks. This exercise is called shoulders combined. I'm going to do 4 sets of 30 seconds, 50 seconds rest in between, and we start at 5 seconds. So what we want to do is retract our elbows, bring our arms to 90 degrees, like you're giving someone an elbow that's behind you. Externally rotating and pushing all the way up, and then coming back down in those movements. Retract your shoulder blades, back, up, all the way up, and back down in the same steps as you did upwards. And rest. The reason this exercise is called the shoulders combined is that we combine multiple different movements of the shoulders within one movement series. So shoulder blades retracted, elbows back, externally rotate, and bring your arms upwards. And let your shoulders loose. Shoulder blade, I mean, you could retract them again, elbows behind, and up. And rest. You see that I'm paying extra much attention to the movement back down, that you really put it in the same steps downwards as you do them upwards. And rest. Oh man, this is a heavy exercise. One more to go. So, butts, 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 butts. And rest. Oh man, that was an awesome one. This exercise is called the helicopter. We're going to do 4 sets of 30 seconds, 50 seconds rest in between. We start in 5 seconds. So with this exercise, we're mainly targeting the upper back and the neck area and the capsule of the shoulders, because we're going to mobilize it in a very intense way. Try to retract your chin a bit, so make a double chin, and then fully use the momentum of the swings of your arm to gain a lot of movement. You may feel this in the shoulder itself, and this will release a lot of build-up tension in the upper back, lower neck, but also around the shoulder joint as well. So I'll show it from this side. So retract your chin like this, and then try to keep your core tight. Fully swing into the end range that your shoulder joint allows. And rest. Try to do this explosively so that you're getting out of breath as well. There we go. Rest. So one more to go. I really feel it loosening up, especially after this last set. You really feel a relief of built up tension. So give it your all. Almost there. Awesome. Good job. So that was a great workout. Surely you must be pretty sweaty right now. So before we get on with your day, we have to cool down a bit first. So let's start with the cooling down. So we're now going to start with the cooling down. We're going to combine some static and dynamic stretches to cool our body down for the day ahead. So we're going to do 6 different exercises, 30 seconds each. We start in 5 seconds. So this one, the first one, you already know. We're going to do a windmill. We're going to come up between each repetitions. So we're dynamically stretching the back of our legs. And don't make this too intense. Just lean forward from the hips. Get stretch on the hamstrings and the calves. So after this one, we're going to do a bit more simple. We're going to rotate our hips. So you can really imagine the joint in the socket, the hip socket, making this movement. Like we're dancing. So this next one will be for the side obliques. So we're going to stretch out fully, lean to this side, relax, stretch out fully, lean to that side. Make yourself as long as you can. Stretch out that way. Control your breathing, make sure you get that heart rate a bit down. So now I'm going to do a quad stretch and release the other side. This is also a bit of a stability exercise. So that's why we don't stay too long on one leg. Up. So we just did the front of the legs, going to do the back side now. Lean forward, up, lean all the way forward. So don't push your knees to the front, but your hips to the back while leaning forward. And then you feel it on the hamstring. So now we're going to do some dynamic calf stretching. So try to grab the sole of your foot while maintaining stretched knees, so extended knees. Some people can't reach it, so ever so slightly bend the knee. Okay guys, so I hope your heart rate is a bit down. You feel your entire body tingling. Great job. Thanks for today guys, that was a great workout. If you have any ideas or suggestions, please contact our email address down below. Also know that we provide live training sessions as well. So via SmartMove, let's always stay one step ahead.